Hi everyone, my name is Valeria and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to talk about what I would tell someone who wants to visit Czechia. I'm currently living here doing a volunteer in Pilsen. I'm still new here, I come in September, but I think there are a few things that I would like to know if I would tell someone who wants to visit or live in Czechia. And this video is for that. First of all, I'm going to say I'm sorry because I speak too fast, and when I speak in English, I can speak very fast. When I first arrived to Czechia, to Pilsen, everything was new for me. The language, the food, even when the people communicate or be with other people. But with these months, I discovered many beautiful things in this country. So in this video, I'm going to share my experience and give you some tips if you want to visit this country one day. I hope you enjoy it and maybe it will inspire you to come to this country soon. Okay, the first one is about transportation and getting around. One of the first things I noticed in Czechia is how easy it is to move around with the public transport. It's amazing. There are trams, buses, and trains to everywhere. In Pilsen, I can go almost anywhere by tram, and the tickets are very cheap. If you want to travel to other cities, we also take the train or the bus. I'm sorry. And they are very comfortable, cheap, and always on time. We download an app called Muy Black, that it means my train, and it takes every connection in the country. You don't really need a car to explore this country because there are transport and public transport to almost everywhere. The second thing is about money and daily life. Another thing important in this country, they don't have the euros, they have the Czech koruna. And at first it's very complicated because you think that you can pay with euros, but it's not true. You have to pay with koruns. 1 euro is 25 koruns, more or less. You can pay with card almost everywhere, but it's important to have some cash, especially in smaller towns or coffees. I think life in Czechia is quite affordable, except in cities like Prague, that is more expensive. But food, public transport, and cultural activities are usually not expensive, so you can enjoy it with a small budget. And I think when you are here a few months, you get used to this new money. The third thing I want to talk is about food and drinks. I'm moving my hands a lot. It's one of the most important things in the culture in the different countries. For us, for the Spanish people, is one of the most important things, and everybody that knows a Spanish girl or boy knows it. So when we arrive here, we really want to try all the food and see if it's good. I think the Czech cuisine is very good. It's very heavy because it's very cold here. Today it's snowing a lot. So we have to eat a lot of polevkas, that are soups, and they have polevkas or vegetables, meat, fish, everything. I have to look it up because the names are a little difficult for me because I don't know too many Czech yet. But there are some traditional dishes like svikova, that is beef with creamy sauce, gulas, that is very famous, and brambobari, that is potato pancakes. There are a lot of desserts too, because here they really like the sweet food. The trendelnik and the kolace. that is a cake with cheese inside. And of course, here in Pilsen is very, very important, the beer, the pivo. Here in Pilsen we have the factory, and it's more than a beverage, it's a cultural thing. And they also drink wine here, and hot wine in the winter, for example, now in Christmas. Another important thing, the fourth, is about language and communication. Czech is not an easy language. I think it's very difficult. I think it's one of the most difficult languages in the world, or that is what I saw on TikTok. But I think it's very important when you arrive to a country to learn how to speak their language. I think it's very important to say dobrý den or hello, or ahoy, that is like hello, good morning, and děkuji, that is like thank you, and you can use it in supermarkets, restaurants, etc. I think I have noticed that the Czech people really appreciate when you try to speak their language, even just a few words. In big cities like Pilsen or Prague, you might speak English, and almost everyone speaks English, especially young people. But in small cities, English is not that common, and we have to try to learn their language. So I think it's very important to learn how to say a few phrases, a few sentences, and you can download Duolingo or applications like that. And it makes your life easier, and the people who are around you will be patient and kind and will try to help you, but it will make their lives easier too. 5, place to visit. Of course, everybody knows Prague. It's a very beautiful city, full of history. I've been there a few times and I really love it. But I really recommend to explore another cities too. Pilsen, where I live, is beautiful. The big square, the cafes, everything. Now in Christmas, it's a very beautiful city. Also in Czechia, there are a lot of nature. I personally love nature, mountains, forests, and lakes, and perfect for hiking, Nordic walking, or simply relaxing in the grass. And the last, the culture and the people. Czech people might seem quite shy at first. It's very different to the Spanish people, but I think once you get to know them, they are really friendly, helpful, and they have a lot of humor. They are very kind to each other, and they might not be very talkative, but they are very respectful with each other, with other people. I think Czech people really enjoy spending time outdoors, walking, biking, going to the parks, going to pubs. They are very social people, and I think that is very cool because me as a Spanish person really likes this kind of life. And to last this vlog, my personal advice: if you plan to visit Czechia, to visit this country, you have to be with an open mind. Don't stay just in Prague, explore the smaller cities, talk to local people and try the local food. And enjoy this life that is so different to other countries in Europe. Living here as a volunteer has been a great experience. I've been learning a lot about culture, communication, about this country. So if you want to try this country, if you want to try Czechia, I think you should do it because it's totally worth it. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope my tips and experience were helpful. And it maybe will inspire you to visit Czechia someday. If you ever come to Listen, I'm sure you will love it as much as I do. See you next time. Bye.